My name is Gerald. I'm here today to discuss chainsaw maintenance and care. I'm going to be referencing a PowerPoint, and I'd like to take a minute and pass out the PowerPoints to my audience. Alright, I'd like to start with the proper personal protective equipment, safety glasses, and my gloves. There's a lot of sharp edges and stuff on chainsaw, so we want to make sure we stay safe. If everybody wants to follow along. Two popular saws out on the market today, Steel and Husqvarna. They're very popular, easy to work on for homeowner, professional, either way. But I'm going to use a Steel today because that's what brand I choose. I'm going to start on the inside, simple things we can do, procedures to maintain a long service life of our machine. So we're going to open up the back here. We have a filter, air filter. It has a pre-filter. All saws have them. You take this off, knock it out on our boot. You got your primary filter. You take it, blow it out with air. It's what I generally do. Real simple. Put it right back on. You can wipe this your internals out where your carburetor parts are at. Make sure everything is there, is nice and clean. Make sure we ain't got any loose screws, bolts, anything. Put it right back on. Very simple. There's no reason to be intimidated by no means for any of this maintenance. We want to take time. And I'm going to move to the outside. Do an outside inspection. Of course, you want to take time to, you have boots and bushings and stuff that are around the outside. We want to make sure they're not cracked, busted. You don't want to have a lot of slop, on your handle. It's unsafe. If it gives a lot, there's bushings behind there. If they're broke, it'll give a lot. Just for time's sake, I went ahead and took this cover off. This chain will pop off. Set it down right there. And we're going to take our saw wrench, clean everything out. Here, we're going to check the sprocket, make sure there's no big gaps, cuts, or anything in it. There's an oiler here. Most of your chainsaws are gravity fed, so you want to make sure you keep this oil feed right here out. You want to make sure it's cleaned out, blowed out, whatever. And then we're going to put the chain back on. Put it right down in the sprocket. It should set right there on its tension screw. Very simple. There's just no sense of being intimidated by it. Just make sure you got good gloves because the blade will cut you. Alright, one important point of your chainsaw maintenance, we want to make sure we keep everything tight, snug, especially the chain. So we'll just run them down finger tight. You can see it's loose. If everybody can see that, we can take right here at the adjustment screw. Snug it up. A little bit on top on the wrench. We'll lay it down. It's pretty tight. You should be able to move it firmly with your hand. That's good. And we just want to firmly, not extremely, tighten those up, and we're good. As long as we can move it with a little bit of stress, it's fine. And finally, we want to take our torque drive, make sure we check all the screws on the outside, just snug them up one at a time. We don't want nothing coming loose, especially the muffler. Muffler's under a lot of stress, so we want to make sure that we do tighten everything up really good here. And that's really about it. We're going to move over here to sharpen the saw. That's a primary item to take care of. You're going to, most of the time, you're going to ruin at least one chain learning to sharpen it. So practice makes perfect. But what we want to do first is lay our file across our teeth and make sure that our drag tooth in between our cutting teeth are below that, because it won't cut. And if they are above it or even with it, you can take 1 or 2 passes flat right straight across, and the tooth goes this way, the edge, you go with the tooth, you turn it around, you do the other one, the tooth is going this way, you do it again, about 2 strokes, just cut it down a little bit. And then we have our, most of your bigger saws are 7/32, but the other size is 5/32. We want to take our time and go with the pitch of the tooth and just kind of firmly press it into the blade, into the tooth, and about 3 strokes each on each one. And again, that tooth is going that way, so we want to sharpen it that way. We turn it around, and we do the other one the same way. Okay, you may need somebody to hold the saw for you. That's really about it. Our tool, saw wrench, adjustable comes in handy. Our flat file, round file. For long-term storage, things like that, stay build is really good if you're going to store it long-term. A lot of people don't use chainsaws a lot around the house. So starting them up twice a year, make sure you put 1 ounce of stay build, 2.5 gallons of gas, and start it up twice a year, and it'll last a long time. So, has anybody got any questions?
How long do they normally last?
This saw is, this saw in particular is about 15 to 16 years old. Never had anything other than, and again, I change the spark plug once a year, and you replace the chain and bar as you feel the need to. The bar will get edges on it that they can be filed down some, but it should last 20, 30 years. So if that's everything, thanks.